Israel was attacked by Iran this last weekend. This is most likely old news to you, but I really wanted to highlight our president's foreign policy and how he goes about keeping these conflicts from happening. Right before the weekend happened, here was Joe Biden's message to Iran with strong vigor. This is the message that he had for Iran.
Mr. President, what is your message to Iran in this moment?
Don't.
Are American personnel and assets at risk, Mr. President?
Okay, maybe that wasn't as strong of a message as I thought it was. But the good thing is that Israel was able to take down 99% of the attack with the help of the United States. Jordan helped. I think France did also help in deterring these missiles, drones. There's all kinds of different ways that Iran did send this attack over into Israel. But this is a common trend. Biden, whenever he's supposed to have a response to when a foreign nation is going to attack another nation, he keeps on with the same theme. Let's look at when he was talking to Putin and the type of weapons he was going to use towards Ukraine.
And I wonder, Mr. President, what you would say to him if he is considering using chemical or tactical nuclear weapons.
Don't.
Okay, now let's go back to his words to Hezbollah, backed by Iran, when they were looking at attacking Israel after the retaliation to the Hamas attack.
And I wonder, what is your message to Hezbollah and its backer, Iran?
Don't.
Obviously, this is not working. Real quick, guys, I will get back into this conversation, but first things first, if you do love this content or if you do want to follow along, kind of see what I ramble about in any future events to come, do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button, maybe give me a thumbs up, notification bell, that way you're notified every single time that I put out a new video. Let's get back to this topic right now. We haven't seen a strong message coming out of the White House, and that is why there is chaos over in the Middle East, chaos between Russia and Ukraine, chaos over in the Red Sea. Biden is weak, and this all started with his withdrawal from Afghanistan. The entire world saw how he handled that withdrawal, and they're like, this guy is just looking to appease his voters more than he is to be a strong president and represent the strong country of the United States. Unlike Trump, where, he did a pretty damn good job of keeping peace amongst the world for the most part. You can't always keep world peace as a whole, but Trump did a pretty damn good job, as opposed to Biden, where, okay, let's see what happens. So Putin invaded Ukraine. The Chinese decided to fly a spy balloon across the entire span of the United States. Hamas attacked Israel on October 7th. The Houthis are taking over in the Red Sea, although it has died down a little bit. Do you really think that this would have happened with a strong president like Donald Trump? The thing about Trump is not only did he have a strong message, but he was unpredictable. These nations did not know how Trump would handle this. I guarantee if he were in office right now, first things first, Iran wouldn't have attacked Israel as they did this last weekend. But also, if they did, Trump would have had a strong message to follow with that. He would have locked hand in hand with Israel for that response to Iran. I think there's a main reason that Biden is such a weakling when we are talking about his foreign policy against all these conflicts that are happening in the world. I think he's just trying to play both sides. We are seeing this with the Israel-Palestine Gaza Strip thing going down right now, where he's kind of telling Israel, you know what, okay, do what you can do, but at the same time, just do it in the friendliest way possible. Okay, so then that way he's going to appease to all the Jewish voters in the United States. And then on the other end, he's like, you know what, yeah, I think we might need to negotiate a ceasefire. This is ultimately just for Dearborn, Michigan, showing that it is going to be a swing state in the upcoming election. So he's trying to play both sides as best possible so that he can win re-election come this November. But if you do not have a strong message as a president, other countries will do what they want. Do not be surprised if China does eventually end up going after Taiwan because they know this president is weak. If there is a chance that Trump does come in this November, their opportunity might be right now. They're like, we need to do this while this weakling is in the White House right now. The other part of it too is I intentionally try and take in as much of the left side as I do the right side. I personally, like I said, I mean, you guys know me, if you have been watching this channel, as I'm a conservative with a few libertarian leaning views, but at the same time, I'm going to call a Republican out if they're doing shit wrong the same way that a Democrat will. But I've been seeing a few of these Democrats, or I guess these lefties out there with, social media, YouTube accounts, stuff like that, Some of them are completely ignoring this whole situation and how weak Biden is with his foreign policy. And some of them are dated back to Trump. Like, this is all Trump's fault. This is what Trump did with the Abraham Accords. This is his fault. This is why this is all going down. It's just, they're not willing to admit the fact that this president is so weak on foreign policy. The majority of this is happening because the majority of these countries know that they can take advantage of how weak President Biden is. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I greatly appreciate it. Please make sure you do follow along, and I'll catch you on the next one.